There is no better place, no better factory for the production of information and knowledge than a university. So the university now sits at the center of the discussion about the new economy. It is the engine, no longer the ivory tower, no longer even a place to do isolated study that is relevant. It is the center of the discussion. I could think of no better place to host the first institute for the study of the intelligent community than in a community that is dear to me for a lot of different reasons, and that's why we're bringing this to Walsh. The Intelligent Community Forum has one major purpose, which is to re-energize communities for the 21st century.
In my mind, an intelligent community is one where the infrastructure is present, a workforce has been trained, and elected officials, corporate officials, and educators are on the same page in terms of what it's going to take to reinvent a community.
And I think the more communities that understand that it's within their grasp, it just takes collaboration and effort, the more successful we're going to be. And we're going to show larger communities that they don't have it all, that you can live in Stark County and be successful and be all that you can be and give back to your community and have a high quality of life.
Like many cities and counties across our country, the economic landscape of Northeast Ohio and certainly of Stark County have changed pretty dramatically over the last few years, and the shift from a primarily manufacturing base to a more diverse roster of industries is taking place. A knowledgeable workforce is what it's going to take for this area to attract the kinds of businesses and to keep a brain drain from taking place. Lou helped to co-found the Intelligent Community Forum, known as ICF. It's a global think tank based in New York City that helps communities use the broadband platform to reinvent itself.
So we created a foundation, we created a group called the Intelligent Community Forum, and we brought the best thinkers of the world together to study how to make communities better. What we're going to do at Walsh is to make it a go-to place for any community in the region, any political leader, any academic leader, any private sector leader, any thought leader who wants to come and figure out how to keep their community prospering in the 21st century. The local purpose is to make sure that educators are training students to become the types of knowledge workers that will flourish in these intelligent communities around the world in the 21st century. Walsh then becomes, as a result of that, geographically a perfect place for the region and its political leaders, its academic leaders, its private sector leaders, its investment class, and any thought leader who's interested in making community better to come here to learn the principles of becoming an intelligent community and, like apostles, to go back home and make their homes a better, more vibrant place. The international mission of this institute is going to be to link or graft itself to your global learning enterprise and to make sure that we connect with all of the 100-plus communities that have been designated as intelligent so that we do a global knowledge transfer between Walsh students, Walsh academics, again, Walsh thought leaders, and those places and communities around the world in a lot of different areas.
It really is about tuning into the fact that we're in a different world, we're in a different economy, and that knowledge workers have to come out of education, but the combination of educated workers, corporate involvement, and government is critical to our success as a community. And by tying that with our global learning programs, we think we can really do something quite special here.
This is a continuous evolution that your community needs to go through. It's a generational change, and really long term, it's going to be one of those things that I'm going to look back and say the day we joined ICF was the day that we decided truly that we were going to make a difference in the lives of our residents.
We now have intelligence, knowledge that will move forward the mission of Walsh. People will come from all over the world to learn, and it'll give Walsh an iconic image. That's what we hope to do here at the Institute. I have tremendous faith, and I have tremendous faith in Walsh being the place where that happens.
It's the right program at the right time with people who care about Walsh and its students and who truly are committed to making a difference.